Are you somebody who's been dealing with a lot of foot pain lately, or maybe on and off for a long period of time? Maybe their knee, maybe the heel hurts, plantar fascia hurts, big toe hurts, perhaps the Achilles hurt. Not sure why it keeps coming back over and over again, and it ends up being a nuisance about your day. Well, today you're going to find out one simple solution that you can start changing today to start making a bigger difference and a bigger impact in your life, so you can put those ankle, heel, plantar fascia, and Achilles pains in the rearview mirror, get back to running, jogging, playing sports, or playing with your grandchildren, whatever it is that you enjoy doing it without pain. Now keep in mind, this is YouTube, this is social media, and we have to use these catchy titles to draw your attention because most people have short attention spans these days and want simple, quick solutions. But if you're really trying to address this properly, likely there's other things that you're going to want to address simultaneously when thinking about this one very important factor, one of many factors in Achilles, heel, plantar fascia, big toe pain. Again, this is a big component of it, but it is not the only thing. And to think you're going to get everything you need out of one simple video that lasts 5-8 minutes long is completely misinformed. So that's why we at sportsrehabexpert.com have a solution for you that is a holistic training program, which you can find at our website, sportsrehabexpert.com. It is our 0-week links workout, so be sure to check that out if this information is of interest to you. Now, getting into that number one thing that you can start changing today, it's quite simple. It's just walking, and walking in a matter of way with intent behind how you're taking every step you take, because quite literally every step you take could be taking you towards pain relief, or it could be taking you getting more and more discomfort. So it's your choice, your decision to make. Are you going to start working towards a pattern of walking that is more efficient and leads to less discomfort, or are you going to start walking in a manner that is inefficient and might not cause too many problems, but can certainly amplify issues, and when done over an extended period of time in an inefficient manner, that certainly can lead to discomfort popping up more and more frequently as time goes by. Okay, so right here we have the story of 3 feet and the direction that one takes through the foot. The one on the right here is someone who orients their foot outward all the time, but still has to take a direct path forward, and as a result they spend the most of the time on the inside line of that foot and even on the inside line of that big toe, and that's where problems can ensue. The middle position here is a foot that's oriented straight ahead, but the path that they take through the foot is from the heel in a straight line to the big toe. And then the final foot over here is the foot that we're trying to achieve, is a foot that's oriented straight ahead. We hit on the outside corner of the heel, and then we roll through the foot and then have a pivot point around the edge of the foot where there's more surface area up through all 5 of the toes, and then finish through all 5 of the toes, not just emphasizing the big toe more than the rest of them. We want to pivot around the corner of the foot and then fly through the whole entire 5 toes. Using this path going around the foot will help create a path of more of a spiral internal rotation instead of a focal internal rotation at the inside aspect of the heel, which would lead to that valgus collapse, the overpronation that you might see with a lot of people who are running.
So the telltale sign of someone moving around the foot using all 5 toes is the heel lifting up and away. And this heel action lifting up and away subsequently takes the hip into internal rotation, the direction that the arrow is showing on the video screen. Someone who is not moving around their foot and spending too much time on the inside edge of their foot, you'll see the heel orient up and in. And as a result, that person is not getting internal rotation at their hip is still in external rotation. So when they get internal rotation, that happens down at the foot right after the calcaneus, right after the heel. That heel will twitch inwards. Now I think it's also useful to get this video image from someone running at high speed. So these are all high-level track and field athletes, and you'll notice the one that is circled here is doing what we're describing the best out of the bunch. So the foot is straight ahead, hitting on the outside edge of the foot and rotating around the foot, and you notice that heel moves away, so that they're actually getting internal rotation through the whole hip via the spiral that happens around the foot. Now, if you look at some of the other runners, in particular the middle runner, you'll notice someone who, again, orients their foot outward, and as a result, there's going to be a lot larger of a twitch inward down at the ankle, down at the heel, which can cause, again, plantar fascia, Achilles, potentially even knee and hip type issues. The one on the right does it a little bit better, but it still happens. You'll see that cave inward that occurs there. Now again, I've talked in nuance in other videos where we shouldn't be nitpicking this 100% of the time. Nobody is going to get this right 100% of the time, especially at moving high speeds in under extreme amount of fatigue, especially when you add a hurdle into the equation. So we should not expect perfect technique, perfect form all the time, but we can strive for optimal and optimizing over an extended period of time. And I don't think it's too much to ask when someone is in a non-fatigue state, in a very slow moving environment, such as walking, that the mechanics are operating at a higher level or a higher efficiency. Now, when you throw fatigue, a hurdle, moving at high rates of speed into the equation, that's going to be a lot harder to optimize, but that's something that, again, takes time, practice, and focused conscious attention towards, and should be considered, but it is not something that you are going to be able to avoid 100% completely, which is why we still need to take into the equation strength training, building strength, power, capacity into these muscles so it can withstand a quote-unquote less efficient position while we simultaneously work on the coordination of locomotive qualities.
All right, so there you have it. Quite literally, today you can start making a choice to change how you walk and start taking steps in the right direction so that you don't have to deal with pain on a constant basis. You can go for a run, play with your grandchildren without having to deal with constant foot pain throughout your day. You can continue not being mindful of how you walk, do it in an inefficient manner, and continue to deal with random pains that pop up throughout the course of a week, months, and years. So again, this is one of many solutions. It's not an entire solution, but it is part of the equation to you overcoming pain and discomfort and living a lifestyle that you want with 0 weak links. And if you'd like more of a holistic program that takes into consideration everything, strength, range of motion, flexibility, power, endurance, capacity, as well as walking, running, jogging, and moving like we are intended to do in a locomotive fashion, then I would suggest you to look at our workouts at sportsrehabexpert.com. We have a 0 weak link workout. That workout is designed to be a holistic program to help you overcome aches and pains anywhere in your body and get you back into the activities that you enjoy to do, feeling resilient, injury proof, and helping you shed the label of injury prone. Thanks for watching the video. Be sure to comment below with any questions that you may have. Be sure to like, subscribe to the channel so that you can get notified anytime a new video comes out. And if you have a video that you'd like to have us talk about, or a concern or a question that you'd like to have us address, type that in the comments below, and we'll be sure to make a video of that in the not too distant future.